Alright, so my sophomore year of high school, my mental health really started to tank. And I made a decision that completely changed my life. I decided to actually get serious about lifting weights. And I know it just sounds like I'm saying that working out fixed my depression, but I really want you to stay with me for this one because I don't think it's the gym itself that did that. I think it's what the gym forced me to do. For example, the structure, the tracking, the diet, the sleep, and the people. Every single aspect about taking lifting seriously almost directly maps onto the things that actually improve your mental health. And I want to break down exactly why. But first, my sophomore year, my mental health was in a really rough spot, and I really needed something. I could have gone a lot of different directions, and I'm super glad that I found the gym instead of something toxic that really would have made everything just worse. What I did to improve in the gym became the foundation that a lot of other good things in my life got built on. So here's how I did that. First is just training itself. Obviously, everyone knows exercise is good for your brain. That's not new information. But I think people undersell how deep that goes when you're actually training seriously versus just, training all willy-nilly, just like on and off every month or so. So the first thing that lifting gave me was structure. Having something that I had to show up for multiple times a week on a schedule, really regardless of how I felt, that alone added a framework to my life that I didn't have before. And when you're in a bad mental place, structure is one of the most underrated things you can have. It really just gives your days shape. The part that really got me was the progress tracking. Weightlifting is one of the most measurable forms of self-improvement that exists. Did you do more reps than last week? Did you add 5 pounds to the bar? That's really it. That's the metric. You can pull up what you were lifting 6 months ago and see exactly how far you've come. In a world where it's really hard to feel like you're moving forward, having concrete proof is really huge. And there's the feeling after a hard session also. Especially on the days where I've been sitting around pretty much doing nothing and my brain's kind of been stuck in my own head all day. Going almost to failure in every set, that physical push right at your limit, there is really a good rush to that. And the way I feel walking out of a brutal session compared to how I felt walking in is like night and day. That contrast is real and your brain really notices it. Working on something where you won't really see the results overnight, but every single day you put in moves you forward, that really rewires something in how your brain handles reward and patience, and that translates way beyond the gym too. Next is diet. Once I started taking training seriously, I actually started caring about what I ate, and eating clean, real food within a reasonable calorie target just makes me feel better. That's really it. Constant energy throughout the day instead of crashing, and not feeling sluggish all the time is huge. But I also do want to be real about this one. The fitness space online can make the diet side of training really unhealthy really quick. It's really easy to fall into comparison and start obsessing over numbers and start feeling bad about what you eat. I've definitely almost gotten there. The way I've kept it from going that direction is just not putting too much pressure on it. Hit your protein, eat mostly clean food, and stay in your calorie range. That's really it. The second it starts feeling like punishment, you've probably gone a little too far. This next one's a big one for me, which is confidence. I didn't really expect this when I started, but it's really one of the biggest changes. I just feel a lot more comfortable in my own skin now. I like going out more. I'm more at ease in social situations. And some of that is the physical side, like feeling good about how I look or how I carry myself. But a lot of it also is just the identity that comes from knowing you show up and do the hard things constantly. And that kind of quiet confidence can bleed into other things too. And that kind of carries on to my mood throughout the day. Things that used to stress me out just don't affect me as much. Things like traffic, small annoying inconveniences, stuff that would actually ruin my mood before really kind of just rolls off me now. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's real. Literally after one set in the gym, I can already feel how much more calm I'm going to be the rest of the day. The mental resilience you build by just consistently doing something hard carries over into how you handle everything else. The next one is community. And I really just met so many great people through the gym, and especially in college. The gym has been one of the easiest places to actually connect with people. And what I've noticed is that the people you actually tend to meet in the gym are generally way more motivated than, I don't know, meeting someone really anywhere else. And I'm not really saying in an annoying way, just in like, you know that they show up and do things and they like to have a schedule and they like to work on themselves. And I think that's something I look for in friends too. And also just that energy is contagious, and the friendships I've built through that is really great. And the last one is sleep. I've started sleeping like so much better because I really wanted to get better gains. And that was kind of the original motivation. After I learned how much sleep affects muscle recovery and performance, I started making it a priority. And 8 hours just became a non-negotiable. And then after that, I just realized how much better I felt too. Not even in the gym, but just in everything. My mood, my focus, my ability to handle stress. Sleep was always something I knew that mattered, but it really only took me caring about my lifts to actually make me do something about it. So yeah, kind of the bigger point I want to leave with you is that people talk about mental health and fitness like they're two separate conversations. I mean, go to therapy for one or go to the gym for the other, but for me, they've kind of just been the same conversation the whole time. Really just the discipline, the structure, the progress, the community, the sleep, and the way you eat. All of it kind of feeds the same thing. I'm not, of course, saying that weightlifting is the cure for everything, but if you're in a rough spot and you're looking for somewhere to start, I really think the gym is a really good answer, and it was for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.